Hi everyone, welcome back to another matchday vlog. It is round 19, the last round before the winter break. Before we start with today's match, please leave in the comments suggestions for videos for during the winter break, because 7 weeks without content basically means that next year I have to start all over again with the channel in terms of algorithm. So if you have suggestions for content during that time, please leave it below. So for tonight's game, there was the option for Gornik celebrating their 75th anniversary. I'm pretty sure Tochida has something in plan for that. However, there's also a derby, and I do like myself a derby. And as you can see behind me, the weather has cleared up, snow is gone, so my travel eagerness is starting again. So yeah, it was an easy decision. We're going to the Dolnego Śląska derby. We've been to the first one in the start of the year, and now is the return in Lubin. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a good one. New stadium to visit, new sausages and beers to try out at the stadium. Looking forward to those. So the previous derby ended in a 1-2 victory for Lubin. They took away the victory from Wrocław. So I'm pretty sure Vikas wants to return the favor. And there's no denying Vika is the favorites for tonight. Because after their difficult start of the season, they picked it up, have been undefeated since, and are in first place and are looking to stay in first place when the winter break happens. And reaching that 40-point mile before the winter break is very good in terms of title challenges, because probably in the second half of the season Legia will go on a 20-game unbeaten run. So the more points you score now, it will help in the end. For Zagłębie Lubin, it's a different story. They had a good start, but then dropped off. Are in mid-table now, trying to find back their form. It didn't happen last weekend against Rug, so they're hoping the derby will push them a bit forward. But the statistics are not in their favor. I can show you here the statistics for Zagłębie Lubin for the first half of the season. I like myself statistics, so it's very interesting numbers. And you can see that they scored their most goals in the second half. While for Śląsk, first, second, doesn't matter, they score goals. So it's definitely not going to be a 0-0. And my prediction for today would be a 2-1 victory for VKS. But it should be a very good match, because statistically Zagłębie creates more chances than VKS. It's just VKS is more clinical because they have Exposito. But yeah, I'm hoping for a good atmosphere. Don't know if it's sold out. I think they're even offering a discount now at the moment. And I hope that VKS is showing up, because of all the games I've been to with involving VKS, which are not their home games, nobody shows up. So I'm hoping for this match it will be different, since it's just an hour away from Wrocław. But yeah, enough talking. I have a long day of traveling ahead of me, so let's get to the stadium. Let's get to Lubin. Let's go. Well, we have arrived. I'm not sure on what road I'm walking. I'm just following Google Maps and other people. There's no light. I'm basically walking next to the road. So the stadium was opened in 2009. Can hold 16,000 people in there. But this entrance is pretty sure from the 70s. But I've made it. We are here. Time to get a scarf. Copper Army. Okay, it's not pretty clear where the entrance is. I'm here. I'm guessing I have to go there again. So back where I came from and then... Okay. Clear message. Field looks very nice. It looks smaller than it actually is. It's very steep though. You can see like it's very steep. I'm on row 19. Anyways, new stadium, new beer and sausage review. Beer is alcohol free, 10 zlotys. This was 25. Let's see how it is. It's different sausage than normal. It's not Śląska. I think it has pepper inside. It's not bad, but it's different.
Teraz zapraszamy Państwa na krótki blok reklamowy.
Nie, ten gość, ten policjant to jest gość.
Dolnego Śląska,
Maybe I should start putting money on my predictions because it was exactly on point. 2-1 win for VKS. Zagłębie having much more of the ball, more possession, creating more chances, but not finishing them. And VKS is a bit more clinical in that. But yeah, with that win, it means VKS is the winter champion. I don't know if the term exists in Polish football. We have it in Holland. So they will go into the winter break as the league leaders. So hopefully they can keep the team together, and then in the second half we can see what actually is going to happen. But it was an entertaining match. Great atmosphere, friendly people also. And VK showed up in numbers. Massive support from there. Pyros were happening. So all in all, a proper derby. And now I have a 4 to 5 hour trip back to Silesia. But yeah, that was the Dolnego Śląski derby, the second one of this season. And thanks for joining me. Please like and subscribe. You know what to do. And we'll see each other later this weekend or week. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Bye bye.